USA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
We won't see anything like what the Midwest saw over the weekend, but we are tracking our own little bit of wintry weather as we look ahead to Tuesday. And for some, I'm talking back towards Cumberland, Hagerstown, Martinsburg, this is going to be a purely snow event, and 1 to 3 inches is possible. Now, most of the area will quickly flip over to rain or just stay rain the entire time. So where you see that coating to an inch from Winchester back into Leesburg, parts of upper Montgomery County, southern Frederick County, that's quickly going to wash away, likely before you even wake up Tuesday morning. So again, it's just going to be a cold rain for DC and points south, then east over toward Warrenton and Culpeper. But we are expecting some minor slushy accumulation before a flip over to rain during the pre-dawn hours for areas north and west of DC. But you really have to head up to the Mason-Dixon line to get that accumulating snow as we look ahead to your Tuesday forecast. Now, where we have more snow in the forecast and also some ice is where we have a winter weather advisory in effect until 1 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. We've got that 1 to 3 inches possible closer to the Pennsylvania border, but it's really along the I-81 corridor and through the higher elevation. Think the Blue Ridge, parts of Shenandoah, where some accumulating ice is possible, some freezing rain that could make for some really slick travel. Most of the area is just going to see a really cold rain come tomorrow, but you do need to plan ahead, especially if you live in some of our westernmost counties. You're traveling west tomorrow. Could be a little slick from either that snow or ice. Now, this is 3 o'clock Tuesday morning. Again, most of these flakes fly when hopefully you are asleep. Unless you really want to see the snow, you got to wake up early. By 6 o'clock, most of the area has flipped over to that cold rain. I know you see a lot of pink, and that does typically mean ice, either sleet or freezing rain. But for the most part, it's just going to be a really cold, soaking rain for the Tuesday morning commute. But notice back toward Westminster, Frederick, over into Hancock, all the way into Oakland, it is still a pure snow event, and that continues through the late morning hours. This is 9 a.m., but even Frederick, Leesburg, Martinsburg, where we could see some of those higher snowfall totals, do look to get really close to that rain snow line. So you might see a little bit of it wash away as we head through the late morning. But again, it is just going to be a miserable morning commute. Slick for some north and west, but just really wet for everyone else. Wet and cold with temperatures only in the mid to upper 30s. We start to see this storm system pull away by about 12 o'clock. Still raining on either side of 95, but by 2-3 p.m. the last of the showers are clearing out of here. We might even see a little late day sunshine before the sun goes down Tuesday afternoon, and then skies will continue to clear overnight. Now, we've talked about how much snow we can expect, but let's talk about the rain, because we really do need some rain amid our ongoing drought conditions, and just about everyone looking to pick up around a ½ an inch of really beneficial rain. We still have severe drought conditions for areas west of 95 through parts of Loudoun County, Fairfax County, and points south. The rest of northern Virginia back into western Maryland under a moderate drought, just considered abnormally dry for areas off to the east. But again, everyone could use the rain, and everyone is going to get some rain, with the exception being our friends closer to the Mason-Dixon line, where you get nice snow to look forward to on Tuesday. And only 1 to 3 inches. That's very manageable when it comes to cleaning up. Now, today, enjoy the sunshine. We get a little break before we do see that winter and wet weather move in tomorrow. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies through much of this afternoon, but still chilly. Temperatures struggle to make it into the low 40s by lunchtime today, and that's where we'll top things off. Mid to low 40s for this afternoon, which is about 10 degrees below average for what we expect for December 1st. Hard to believe we're already here in December, but the rest of the week trends below average as well. Average high temperature for this time in the winter, officially meteorological winter, is 53 degrees, but we stay in the mid to low 40s through most of this week. The exception being Friday. Friday's going to be really chilly. High temperatures only in the 30s. We'll have more clouds around. That's going to keep us a little bit cooler as well before those temperatures climb back into the mid to low 40s for the weekend and much of next week. So right now, Tuesday, our weather impact alert day, the only chance we have for rain. Otherwise, we'll clear things out for the rest of the week. You do notice those clouds thickening up on Friday, keeping our temperatures a little bit cooler. That's because we have a storm system that's going to pass mainly off to our south. There is a chance it could track a little farther to the north. We're watching that carefully for Saturday and into Sunday. And if it does, that could mean a little bit of rain, possibly a bit of snow, but not looking likely at this point. Looks like we'll stay dry, just cool for the weekend with temperatures in the 40s. So as you plan ahead for your Tuesday forecast, keep in mind it's not going to be an all-day soaker. We'll clear out the last of those showers by about 2-3 p.m., but it is going to be a mess for the Tuesday morning commute.